Can you talk a little bit more about the theory behind that and what that's been like seeing that in your organization?
Sure, yeah, and and I think all of us can speak to some degree from a first person standpoint here of how we've been hooked, whether it's Candy Crush or something like Facebook, tools that work like Ambition. So I'm a big runner and cyclist. I love, there's a tool named Strava. It's the same thing. We're wired to create value or produce, put in effort into something. And then when we see that others see that, or that there's some type of positive reinforcement, an incentive, a carrot at the end of the stick, then it's like we get hooked. It's no different than a drug. I mean, just in a good way. And so that's where, I think we truly are in this kind of a cool time of social psychology where, we recognize, if you go back to the 1920s, Frederick Taylor started doing all these time studies because he knew, okay, we're leaving some meat on the bone when it comes to to our manufacturing processes. And so we've evolved over the last 100 years to the point now where we recognize that, okay, people that are working 60, 80 hours a week, there's some burnout there. It's got to be worth their while. From a millennial standpoint, I think we're always trying to strike this balance between work and life. And so while we want to put 110% effort into our business, it's got to be worth it, from an incentive standpoint.